Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. I've got quite the bumper haul for you today. I've got a few bits from the charity shops. I've got some bits from the bargain stores, including Poundland and Lidl, so some supermarket finds as well. And I've also got some dumpster diving finds, so some bits that people were throwing out, giving away, all for free. So I thought we would jump straight into it. I've come up to the loft. I've got myself a bargain Diet Coke that I picked up in Boots with one of these stickers on that says "Eat me quick." So I'm gonna drink it quick. I'm not, because otherwise we might be burping, so we won't be drinking it quick, but I have got my bargain 50p Diet Coke on the go because it's a very warm day in London today. And so I thought we'd have a quick sip of this and we'll get straight into the haul because I've got loads of bits to share with you today. I've got Mittens chilling out just over here, and Pumpkin is having a little snooze downstairs. But no doubt, as soon as I start rustling the bags, these two will be coming over to investigate everything I picked up. So yeah, quick sip, and then we will get into the haul. Sometimes when I say a quick sip, it's several gulps, but we get the idea. You might notice the shirt that I'm wearing. Let me just show you very quickly. I've just tried this on. I picked it up from the InPost locker because it's a vintage find. This was £3.50. Let me just get up and show you. And it came with the shorts. So this is a set. And I thought, what a bargain. £3.50 for the shirt and shorts. And I'm off on my travels very soon. So yeah, I've got this with that in mind. I've got a really exciting trip coming up, so that will be my next video, so do stay tuned for that one. I do love a bit of vintage, you really can't go wrong, and this is nice and thin, so I thought it'd be nice and easy and lightweight to pack. Do you like these cohorts because you've got the swimming trunks, but then if you want to, you know, go to the bar or whatever, if you're on the beach, go into the town, you've got the shirt to throw on as well, and it's really thin fabric that will dry very quickly, so really handy. Are you okay there? Mittens? What are you doing? Okay, let's start with the bits that I picked up from the charity shops. Lots of them are in newspaper because it's fragile stuff, but I found some really good bargains recently. This is over the past few weeks. I've been away filming quite a lot, so haven't managed to sit down and film this haul yet. First of all, we have a couple of Starbucks mugs. So these were two for £4.50, which is a total bargain for these. These are really collectible, this style. And this one is Prague, as you can see in there, and it's got the 3D design on it. Really like the black and white of this. And then we have LA as well. So really nice pair of mugs. I haven't been to LA yet, so I'll have to put that on my list now, but I have been to Prague. And I just thought they were lovely, really nice size. You know I love my Starbucks mugs. And I like the way they've got just the very simple little details here. So you've got the Starbucks logo and a little car on this one. And then on here, what do we have? I think this is the, oh yeah, that's the famous kind of clock dial, isn't it? On there. So yeah, just really simple little details on these, and the date of these is 2011 and this one is 2012, so from around that time. You might recognise them, or you might even have one of those yourself. I feel like I'm unwrapping Christmas presents. I've got so many bits of newspaper going on because everything is quite delicate and fragile, but I want to get all this newspaper off so I can show you all of these items in all their glory. Okay, so next up, you might know that I love my Yankee candles, and I have quite the collection. In fact, I've even got one up there behind me up here. And I spotted quite a few Yankee candle containers in the charity shop. So the first one that I actually spied was this pumpkin. So it's just like a pumpkin container to pop a tea light into. And I really like this because you can kind of see through it, but it's also got the reflective like glaze in there, like the crackle glaze. It's kind of White Company do that, don't they, as well? And yeah, this was £2.25, and you can just see the Yankee Candle logo underneath there, made exclusively for Yankee Candle. So really nice for autumn time, and we've been getting some rainy days, and although it's hot again today, on those rainy days it has been making me think of kind of autumn and Halloween time, and I love all that stuff. So yeah, when I saw all of these I had to snap them up because they're so pretty. This is also a Yankee Candle holder, and I just thought that is so intricate with the beautiful glass and the mosaic style. £2.50 for this one, and the Yankee Candle logo on the base there. I love anything like this that creates like a pattern when you put a candle inside it, and I think this one's going to reflect really beautifully as well. And then these two I'd seen in store and they were priced at £15 for the pair, and I wasn't sure about getting both of them. I just thought, oh, I don't know if I'll actually use both of them. I kind of really just wanted the smaller one. But then when I went back into store, so I actually left them, and I went back in store a week or so later, and they were still on the shelf and they'd actually been reduced. Sometimes in charity shops, if something hasn't sold on a certain week, or they've given it a few weeks, the weeks are numbered and they will half price, especially with bric-a-brac, I've noticed. So first of all, we have this, which again is the mosaic style. And what you do with this is you put your Yankee Candle jar in here. So that goes on the top, it kind of sits on it. So it looks a bit strange, doesn't it? But trust me, when the jar is in it, it looks really pretty, and again all of this will sparkle really nicely, and this lights up as well, so it creates like a little lamp. Really cute, and yeah, I'll have to get these lit at some point and show you in a vlog. And what I like about this as well is that then this part catches some of the smoke that's coming from the candle, and it also acts as like a draft deterrent as well, so it helps your candles to burn better. So yeah, it looks a bit strange, but once, shall I just get the jar and show you actually? While I'm up, let's grab mittens, say hello to you all. Pop you on there, you can say hello to everybody. So yeah, we've got the jar here, and I'll just show you how it fits together. So obviously the lid comes off, and then the jar goes here, and then this sits in there like that. So you get this kind of lantern effect. And does that look weird? I don't know. When it's lit, it will look beautiful. And you can see on the jar here where it's gone a bit dark around there. So this will actually help to contain all that, stop it blowing. You know, if you've got a draft, it stops the flame blowing, so it helps the candle burn nicer. And yeah, it will look really pretty, so very pleased with those. Next up, I bought a shirt. I really like the colour of this one. It's just a lime green River Island shirt. This was £6, but actually reduced down to £3.75. I just thought it's a nice pop of lime green colour for the summertime. I thought that was quite nice, and lightweight as well. Again, a nice easy one to pack. And then, oh my goodness, so if you saw my last boot sale haul and vlog, which I think was the last video that I put up, you will have seen the Emma Bridgewater bowl that I bought for the bargain price of 50p. So I've got a bit of a collection going on with my polka dots. I've got my cup and saucer already. I feel like what is going on back here? We've just got a leg in the air. We have got mittens yoga, which is probably much more interesting for you to be watching right now. So I feel like I should get out of the way so that you can see what's going on back there at the same time. But yes, I found this for £3, which I am so delighted with. It is Emma Bridgewater, made in Stoke-on-Trent, England, and it has the chicken on there. I do have a sugar container, and it's by Garden Trading, and it doesn't match the coffee. I've got a tea and coffee one basically that I found at the boot sale. I think it was the boot sale or a charity shop. Then I found a kind of matching one, but it doesn't properly match. So everything's mix and match in my kitchen basically, you might have noticed. But I'm not sure about those tins. I think I might be parting ways with them soon, or maybe at least the sugar one now that I have this. So I've got my tea and coffee from Garden Trading, and then maybe we'll just introduce this as the sugar container, because as it says sugar on it, I do want to keep sugar in this. And there's even a couple of sachets in here. So whoever donated this didn't take the sachets out. So yeah, very, very pleased with that for £3. And you'll be seeing that on my dresser in the kitchen soon in a future vlog. You alright back there? Is it bath time? So next up, I got, oh, we have another, similar to what I'm wearing actually, another cord. And again, I got this one from Vinted. I forget the price of this one. I think it might have been £5, but very similar. But this one has a long shirt, which I thought was quite fun. There we go. It's even got the tag on it. Boohoo Man this is, same as the one that I'm wearing. And yeah, really nice and lightweight. It's that kind of fabric that just doesn't crease and really easy to pack. So that'll be coming away with me. Next up, I spotted this, which is a rather retro looking radio. It's a portable FM scan radio. This was £3, and just a little battery operated one that you take the, what do you call it? Just doing this, trying to think of the word. It's too hot, you know when sometimes it's so warm that you can't think of the word? The aerial. There we go. And it's got the headphones as well. So I thought this would be quite nice if you fancy having like a phone-free afternoon. Maybe even, I mean, there is somebody like jogging with it here. It's auto scan, got a mini light on it, built-in speaker and earphones included. And also, you know, should Wi-Fi go down, or if there was some kind of national emergency, it is recommended that you have a radio in the home so you can find out what's going on without getting on the Wi-Fi. With it being a torch as well, I thought it was quite a handy thing to have in the home for £3. And then I picked up, oh my goodness, I found some amazing stuff. Look at this, White Company candlestick. This is beautiful. A classic White Company piece, and this was £5. So as soon as I saw that, I snapped it up. I didn't immediately see that it was White Company, but I can kind of, usually I spot White Company things without looking at the label, and you can usually tell by the shape and the quality of a lot of these kind of candle holders and things like that, that you kind of either know they're going to be White Company or a similar brand. I just think when it's so nicely made, you can kind of spot it. And yeah, so I always then have a little look at the label, and yeah, black dinner candle from the White Company. This was priced at £5. I'm just trying to see if the original price is hiding under here. No, I don't think it is, but yeah, really pleased with that. And obviously it's just a simple on its own candlestick, but I would mix and match that with some other ones anyway. I've got some really nice glass ones actually that would look nice kind of in amongst this, and maybe some tea lights dotted around as well for like a nice table setting. So yeah, we've gone quite bonkers with the candle holders, but could not resist that. And then I have picked up another shirt, another shacket. I'm getting through my shirts and you're probably all thinking, Ewan, stop buying shirts, but I'm wearing a lot of them for Sort Your Life Out. So in different episodes I wear different outfits so that you can kind of differentiate between the episodes. You know, sometimes you binge watch a series, so I do wear different outfits, hence getting through quite a lot. So I'm trying to get as many as I can second hand. And then what I'm doing is generally wearing them and then washing them, and they kind of go on their way again. So they're on a kind of bit of a rotation with me. So that is why, if you think I've developed a bit of a shirt habit, then again, these aren't for filming, these are just for relaxing in. So this one is Top Man, and this was £8 from Mind. And I just thought that was quite a nice, simple shirt, really nice colour. And I think block colours work well on television. You know, it's a classic design. Sometimes I wear things and think, this is going to look probably really dated in a couple of years, and especially when the series get repeated. So I'm thinking for TV, it is best to kind of stick to very simple, kind of non-fashion or non-trend led pieces, and just go for like block simple colours that hopefully will be timeless, so that when these series are getting repeated and repeated in the future on the BBC, I won't look back on them and think, what was I wearing? I mean, I probably will think that regardless, but there we go. That is the logic behind the simple shirts. And then I picked up this game as well. This is Monopoly Deal, a nice portable one, so it's a fun one to take away. This was £2.50, and yeah, great for travels. And also actually for when I do go filming, because with the production team and the crew, we like to have games night as well at the hotel. So sometimes we'll all sit down and play card games or board games together. So yeah, I thought that would be quite a fun one to bring along for that. And is that everything? Yes, no. One more thing from the charity shops. This was from Mary's Living and Giving. I feel like I might have shown this, but I can't remember showing it, so apologies if this is something you've seen already. This was £5 and it's a Fortnum & Mason. It says small wine cooler, so I think this is brilliant because I will not be putting small wine in here. I'll be putting tins of G&T in it, because look, it's got 4 of those sections to keep drinks chilled. Yeah, you could put the mini wines in here, or the mini Proseccos that you can get. The ones in Lidl, I think you can pick them up for like £2 a little bottle of Prosecco. And you can also get the tins of gin, can't you? So, or cocktails, so it's perfect for that, for a little picnic. And nice that you can fit 4, and then it's like, got my classy little Fortnum's carrier and chiller full of most likely Lidl gin. So that's perfect for the next picnic that I go on. And is that all the bits from the charity shop? I think it is. Shall we move on to, let's do the bargain stores / supermarket next. And then I will share with you at the end of the video my dumpster diving finds. I've also got some footage to insert of dumpster diving bits and pieces that I've seen but haven't brought home with me. I did say in the last dumpster dive video that I did that I would try and remember to get my phone out and sort of film any clips of stuff that I see as I'm walking around the streets of London. So I have been doing that. I've collected a few pieces, but yeah, I just thought you'd find it quite interesting seeing the other bits that I've spied that didn't come home with me. So let's go to Lidl next. Now, in the middle of Lidl, they had these citronella candles, really nice big size, as you can see. You okay there, Mittens? What are you looking at? What are you doing? These were £3, which I thought was a fantastic price. And I like the colour of these as well. They smell quite strong, but they smell like, they actually smell like really concentrated laundry detergent, which is quite nice. It's that kind of citrusy scent, so it just smells like really strong, like laundry or cleaning. You like floor detergent or toilet cleaner, maybe, but not in a bad way. Just smells really clean and fresh. So I thought they were good for the garden. And I like the terracotta pots as well. I think afterwards you could always drill a little drainage hole into there and maybe plant some succulents into those. Or even just use the containers to then dot tea lights in, like individual tea lights if you wanted to. Or maybe plants nicely quite flat. You can get like succulents that just plant nice and flat, can't you? So it would be quite nice to use for that. And then I picked up, I thought these would be really good gift ideas, but actually I've just bought these for me, so they're a gift from me to me. And these were £4.99 each, and we have these sets. So we have the Power of the Moon Book and Lunar Oracle card set. So this tells us all about the moon and its cycles and what it means, and I love all that stuff. And you've even got an inspirational stone in there, which has slipped down, I think. Oh no, it hasn't. There you go. You can just about see it in there. And then I've also got my tarot, Unlock the Mysteries of Tarot and Discover What Lies Ahead. So this is a 32-page book and a full 78 card tarot deck as well. You might have seen recently I picked up some tarot cards at the charity shop, so I thought it'd be quite interesting to have the book so I can see what they actually mean. I thought they're quite nice little gifts as well, so maybe things you could put away as Christmas gifts too. Is that everything from Lidl? Oh, random bits. I mean, we're going quite random, but sometimes it's just nice to show you because you might find it handy, especially as I haven't done my Lidl hauls recently. For my travels, I've picked up some freezer bags. Now these are quite good for when you're packing. These are the zip seal ones. Also for packing snacks for the aeroplane. I'm going to be on quite a long flight. I think the flight that I'm taking is 9.5 hours. So I sometimes like to pack a few little bits of food. I'm such a snacker. So I like to have plenty of options on me. And then also I want to pack a laundry detergent sheet. I've been using the Dr. Beckmans recently. I worked with them on a campaign for they've got the sheets that you can mop the floor with and clean surfaces. But I've also got the laundry sheets, which are fantastic. And a little tip is you can pop one of the laundry sheets into a Ziploc bag like this and then take it away. It packs flat, weighs nothing, and then you can do some laundry and hand washing while you're away. And as it's going to be warm, things will dry in no time, so I thought that would be quite a handy thing to pack. 85p for those, which is fab. And then also I picked up the CN Sun Sport. This is the transparent sun protect spray, SPF 30. I used this last summer and it's brilliant. It's vegan, it says fast absorption, cooling and waterproof, UVA and UVB. I can't remember where I saw it recently, but I think it was Which did reviews of lots of the sunscreens. All the Lidl ones scored really high, and at the time of buying this, I'm not sure if they'll still have this offer on, but they had, I think it was like 25% off or something. They're only £3 something a bottle anyway, so a really good price for the size. These are 200ml, but I got it for £2.49, which is fantastic. And yeah, it goes on really nicely. It sprays on like a aerosol spray, so on like a mist. So if you don't like getting sticky and messy, really handy to have, and a great one if you're getting in and out of the pool or in and out of the sea. With it being waterproof, it just feels like you are fully protected. You can just spray it back on once you've dried yourself. So I really recommend this one, and what a bargain as well. Really good price for the sunscreens. We've got to watch out for the old sunburn, don't we? Now in Poundland, they've got some really nice bits, and I've just been getting random bits in there occasionally, so I haven't done a Poundland haul recently, but I just thought I'd show you these. Bottles, first of all. Spray bottles, great for making your cleaning mixes, you know, if you want to do the white vinegar, various things in here. These are £1 each, and they're just really nice, aren't they? They look nice, so you can have a couple of these lined up in the kitchen or even out on the worktop. They're plastic, but I think they look like glass, and actually sometimes plastic can be better for this kind of thing because the glass bottles can be heavy, they can break, you know, if you've got pets, small children, and you're knocking them over, potentially they can smash. Whereas this being plastic, really easy, nice and refillable, good to go. So very good with that. Also I was thinking for spraying down your plants, like your house plants. Really good for £1. And then I spotted this. This is a beach towel. Well, they call it a beach towel, but it's not like super absorbent. I would say this is more like a beach mat, something that you would probably lie on, but I guess you probably could dry yourself on this. But I thought this was fantastic. The sort of thing that you would see maybe in Zara or H&M, I think. £3 for this, and it's a good size too. It's 90 by 150 centimetres. So yeah, packs up nice and small. I might bring this on my travels, but I was thinking actually just for like a throw or for like a picnic blanket, really good for £3. And then I picked up, well, I've used these, but I picked up these hooks to use for a reel that I did on Instagram, which you might have seen, where I was showing you how to do under sink storage. And this was £1, which again, really good. The Pepco home stuff is fantastic for these stick-on hooks. Just a really nice, simple metal design. So if you've got lightweight things that you want to hang up, I think these look really good. Just like black metal, nice and simple. But yeah, for £1, for a pack of 5, I thought that was fantastic. And then I also picked up this, which I thought I would use under the sink, but I didn't in the end, but I will use it somewhere else because it's really simple, nice design again, and it's got the suction pads. So you could hang this on a window. Maybe if you've got a greenhouse, it could be quite handy for that, if you've got glass in there. Or in the shower, of course, so this can stick onto your shower screen or onto a mirror as well. So you could stick this like onto the bottom half of a mirror if you just wanted to have some hooks for things like flannels or squeegees or that sort of thing. Squeegees? Yeah, potentially. That's not what I meant though. I meant loofahs. And this was £2. Also, if you don't want to use these, you have just got the very simple U-shapes here. So you could just pop a couple of nails into the wall or a couple of stick-on hooks and attach it that way if you wanted to use this maybe on the back of the door or something like that. So if you don't want to use the suction cups, you could do that. That is the lid to my sunscreen, which I will pop on. And that, no it's not, I was going to say that's all the bits from the bargain stores, but I have another little bag here. I went into Primark and I went there looking for white socks, like white sports socks. That's what I went in for. I came out with this computer tech pouch, which I thought was really handy for travels. It's just a zip-up pouch, and this was £3.50. And inside, you've got the different sections in here. So they're kind of netted. So you could slip in here a charger or 2 chargers, you know, your cables, that sort of thing, and just organise those nicely. And I like the fact it's just got this really simple little kind of tech logo on there, but nothing else. So yeah, I thought it was really good for £3.50. And with things like that, they're such a good investment because you're looking after your technology better. So your chargers will last longer, your memory cards won't hopefully get snapped or broken. It's all that kind of stuff, and you've got everything in the same place. So I think that's fantastic. And I picked up this document holder. I wanted to get one of these in Poundland. They didn't have any, so I went into One Below and found one. And this has the clear plastic wallet inside. I was thinking maybe Helen needs some of these, if you saw the declutter video we did, to put in important documents where you can just flick through and actually see what's in here. And I've used this to print off some documents for my trip. It's a press trip that I'm going on, so I'm going to be working pretty much full on throughout the entire thing, documenting everything. And so I need my documents for my documenting, if that makes sense. So I've got all the details in here, the various attractions that I'm going to and the different brands and all that kind of stuff, and the itineraries. And sometimes I just like to print that stuff off because it's all very well having it all on your phone, but when you're sort of like going between different emails trying to pull up all these bits and pieces, really handy to print them out. And also I've got things like my ESTA certificate as well, just in case at the airport I want to make sure that I can actually get into the USA. Okay, so that rhymed. And yeah, spoiler alert, I think I've told you already where I'm off to. I'm off to America, so I'm so excited, and I will be sharing all about that trip. First of those vlogs will be going live probably next week. Do stay tuned for those. And that is all the bits that I bought, apart from I got a deodorant refill in Boots as well for my wild deodorant, and I went for the Ocean Mist, which I thought would be quite fitting for the trip that I'm going on. That's all the bits from the bargain stores. So let's jump into some footage now of my dumpster diving adventures. I say dumpster diving or skip diving, whatever you want to call it, but essentially it's mostly just people putting things outside of their homes that usually say please take me, or they're just left on the garden wall for people to help themselves to when people are having a bit of a declutter here in London. So let's jump into the footage. I'll meet you back here and show you the bits that I picked up. Moved around to the side a little bit again because I just thought you might want to see what Mittens is up to behind me, and I thought Mittens might want to see the bits that I picked up. So first of all, we have this glass. It needs a good wash. It's rather dusty because I've popped it into this container that I also found, and this says I drink and I know things. So you might be familiar with that if you are a Game of Thrones fan. I have watched Game of Thrones, but I remember falling asleep a lot when I used to watch it. As soon as that music starts, it used to send me to sleep. So I did watch a lot of them, but a lot of them I kind of half watched because I'd always end up dozing off. But anyway, I have a huge wine glass that says I drink and I know things. So I was very pleased with this when I found it, and I just thought that was really cool. So yeah, I actually don't have any wine glasses anymore. I ended up breaking all of them, apart from very small vintage ones. All of my kind of standard wine glasses are no more. So this is the one and only wine glass that I now have. And it's gone rather dark. The clouds have just gone across, so apologies if it's looking a little bit gloomy in here. I found this. Now this is a very random thing to find and also to pick up as well. It's a hair, like bun thing, like a foam piece that you use for hairstyling. It says Fine Lines UK Hair Care, and it's actually got a price on here of £3.69. But I've picked this up with a DIY in mind. You might have seen that you can make pumpkins with these using the sleeves of jumpers or old socks or any old fabric really, and you wrap the fabric around them, and then you can tie some string around them to make the different sections, pop a little twig in, and you have your pumpkin. So I just thought a nice little dumpster dive DIY that we could do with that. And potentially I could use this as well. So I picked up this not ceramic, oh my goodness, what is happening with my words today? Gosh, terracotta saucer. So yeah, this is made in Italy, and it's just a really nice simple one, but quite handy just to pop a terracotta pot on, so it has a little saucer. So I've got quite a few out on the roof garden that are like this. So when I saw that, I just thought, yep, that is coming home with me. It actually goes quite nicely with the new candles as well, doesn't it? So yeah, I thought that was great. I also picked up this book. This is the New Small Garden book, and it says a completely fresh approach to transforming any small space outside. And I had a little flick through it, and it's got nice illustrations, nice designs. It looks quite old-fashioned, kind of, well, not old-fashioned, quite old, like vintage kind of style, but actually the tips in here and all of the designs are quite timeless. So I think it's a really good book and one that I will enjoy reading, and I think Luke will really like this as well. So I think I'm going to pass this on to him. Yeah, it's got some really nice ideas. Let's see when it was published. It's from DK Books, who do some brilliant books, don't they? And this was published, oh my goodness, 1989. Well, that has definitely stood the test of time. Reprinted in 1992 and 1994. So yeah, it is pretty old, but a good one nonetheless. And then I also picked up this lovely container. So yeah, I'll definitely plant this up, I think maybe for the kitchen windowsill. And that is everything that I have bought at the charity shops and the bargain shops and dumpster dived recently. So I really hope you enjoyed this video with myself and Mittens behind me. If you did, do give the video a thumbs up and do subscribe for more videos. I'm posting every single week. I've got lots of travel vlogs on the way for you. In fact, I do need to head off now to pack my suitcase, so do stay tuned for some really exciting adventures as well. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments which item was your favourite. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!